We have seen Peter Dutton's cross-country campaign come to an end. The opposition leader has arrived now back in his home state of Queensland. In a few hours from now, he'll learn whether Australia has chosen him to be its 32nd Prime Minister. Our political correspondent Cameron Redden is travelling with the opposition leader. Cam, he's soon going to be off to vote in his own seat of Dickson, and then the rest is, well, out of his hands.
Very much so, Ashley. Of course, Dickson is the most marginal seat in Peter Dutton's home state of Queensland. But this big cross-country 5-week tour of the country comes to an end here today. In just a few hours, those first polls will close. Over the past 5 weeks, Peter Dutton going to 52 different seats. That's about a third of the entire country and 17 petrol stations. We have been keeping count. There's an asterisk on your screen because we think we might be able to squeeze one more in before the day is out. That, though, remains to be seen. Throughout the morning, Peter Dutton, we began there with him in Melbourne. We did a blitz of marginal seats there that the Coalition believes it can pick up in Victoria. We began in Macnamara, drove then through to Goldstein, the Teal seat where Tim Wilson is running again, the former member, ending also in Gorton in the outer suburbs near the airport, a 10% Labor seat. But one where the Coalition believes its vote has been gaining over recent weeks. I had a chance to speak with Peter Dutton as he prepares to make his big final pitch to the nation just 5 hours from when polls do close. Why should Australians make you their 32nd Prime Minister?
Well, for a couple of reasons. Firstly, because of our positive plan and our desire to get our country back on track. And we've spoken about how we can help people immediately, but implement a plan that will make sure we manage the economy well again. And a Liberal government, a coalition government, will always manage the economy more effectively, will bring inflation down and therefore bring prices down and help families be able to afford to live again. And Australians just can't afford 3 more years of this bad government. And a Labor Greens government would be a disaster for the economy. Upward pressure on inflation means higher interest rates, and Australians just can't afford 3 more years of that.
Cam, it's been 36 days since the election was called. Tell us, how are those weary travellers on the bus going? I remember how exhilarating but also how exhausting it is to be travelling in the press pack right around the country every day. Give us a bit of an insight. Tell our viewers what it's like being on a campaign behind the scenes.
It's such a highlight of most of our careers, Ashley. I have been told that this is most likely our final bus cross of the campaign. We're saddling up, ready to ride the final few hours of this election campaign. For those keen observers, this hat has made many an appearance in many a cross, but I think we've got it more on Sky News, unintentionally, of course, throughout the course of this campaign. It's a funny sort of family you forge on these visits, Ashley. We're in essentially this time capsule, a bubble going to all these different states. We wake up in different cities every day. You don't know where you are, you don't know what time it is, but it's a bloody lot of fun. So, a couple more hours to go together. Election night tonight on Sky News. Don't miss it. The best coverage anywhere in this country.
It certainly is. And Cam, I know you and all your colleagues have loved every minute of it. I'm sure everyone on the bus there will be pretty happy to stop having to listen to your live crosses for us here on Sky News. Thank you for that, Cam.
Oh, yeah.
And of course, we'll be keeping an eye on what Peter Dutton is doing throughout the rest of this voting day.